Too Casual Podcast, episode 22. How you doing, Drake?
I'm good. How are you?
Big fan of drugs, Drake?
No.
That was the conversation going into this, and I cut him off, and I was like, we're starting the podcast.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't use drugs. I don't condone it, but...
That's a lie.
What?
I guess
okay,
it's
I use
technically
ibuprofen.
not a drug. You use melatonin, which is a naturally occurring hormone? I don't know what to call it. It's a naturally occurring chemical reaction that happens in your brain. So is it a drug?
Probably. Because, I mean, that's what drugs do, don't they?
Well, some alter your brain. I feel like there is a drug. I'm being stupid. There's probably some obvious drug that just enhances already occurring chemistry in your head, you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a drug expert. I've only done one.
Yeah.
Two. I had an opioid addiction, as we were talking about earlier. When I got my wisdom teeth taken out, I did painkillers for like a week, and when I stopped taking them, I had withdrawals, so.
Yep. It was really easy to get hooked on.
Good friend of ours got his wisdom teeth taken addiction. Out. Wes got his wisdom teeth taken out.
Recently?
This week.
What a friend I am.
I didn't know either. Okay. One night I was like, Wes, we're doing business tonight, which means we're going to play Monopoly. And then he was just like, I put the headset on and it hurts. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I got my wisdom teeth taken out. So I guess he just didn't tell anybody.
Yeah. He did. Yeah, he definitely didn't tell me.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's part of it.
Yeah. I have a melatonin addiction, though.
I take it sometimes. Sometimes it just doesn't work in the sense that I'll get tired, but I still just won't fall asleep. Like, it causes me to get tired, obviously, but it doesn't, like, I don't fall asleep. Good old insomnia, I guess.
Shout out.
Go ahead.
I read a study that the recommended daily amount, like before you go to bed, of melatonin that you're supposed to take is like 0.7 milligrams. And I literally take 10 every night.
All right.
I'm just saying I got a problem.
You just wean off.
Yeah. That's a problem.
Or just don't take it.
But I like it.
Do you not like feel groggy in the morning?
No. If I get enough sleep. If I take it too late, like, so I have to wake up at 4 o'clock for work, and if I take it at like 9 and don't go to sleep till like 10, I'm waking up feeling like crap.
Yeah.
But if I get enough sleep, it's great.
Yeah, I get no sleep ever. I only work weekends, but still manage not getting sleep. Currently, I've been awake since 5 p.m. yesterday. And it's 11 a.m. Which isn't that bad, but I go to work at 5 p.m. and I worked at 1 a.m. And I probably won't sleep.
Yeah. So I stayed up late last night.
Playing that awful Call of Duty. Just a question.
Cyberpunk.
Oh. I'm too poor to get it. I started a Minecraft server instead.
You started a Minecraft server?
Yeah, I started a Minecraft server that I was playing. Mostly been playing FIFA this week. FIFA Next Gen came out. Drake isn't cool to have the new console like me.
I have some news.
But you play pro clubs every night.
Yeah.
Did you get one?
I have a new console, yeah, but it's not an Xbox.
You got PS4?
Yeah. So my
no, you got a Switch. Is that it?
yeah. No.
You're not gonna tell me what you got. All right, let's go. Just tell me what you got.
Discord just cut out, but
Oh, I was like, tell me what you got, and you just like weren't responding. I was like, Drake, you go deaf?
Yeah. No, my uncle, it did it again.
Just talk. Just talk.
Okay. So my uncle, I'm not having fun.
I can hear you perfectly. Just talk.
Okay, you swear? Okay. So my uncle got 2 PS5s and I bought one of them from him.
Nice. So you have the wrong console.
No.
You have the one that
fun.
We don't have. I mean, I guess you can play Miles Morales or you can play Demon Souls. I feel like you won't like it though because it's a very hard game. Like the point of the game is that it's difficult. I'm kind of waiting. It's apparently Cyberpunk's like super buggy, and I'm poor, so I'm just kind of waiting to play it, and I'll probably never play it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's super fun so far, but
how big did you make your pecker?
As big as you can get.
Yeah.
I ain't no loser.
I mean, you know.
No. Yeah.
Tiny meat.
I gave my man a hog. You know, hog of the week is my character.
You done anything in the past 2 weeks?
Well, I got a new PlayStation.
Yeah.
I graduated college.
Yeah.
From the Harvard of the West.
From the Harvard of the West.
I guess that's about it. That's why last week I had an interview for like one of my classes made me do an interview, which is why I couldn't record.
That reminded me my senior year English 4, I guess, in high school.
Yep. The
final was an interview, like a mock interview. And I did the math to where this is probably the most, I don't recommend it if you're a student, but I had senioritis basically in the 8th grade, so.
Praise God.
I did the math where I could pass the class even if I failed the final. So, like, she, like, got people from other companies to do, like, the fake interviews, like, grade it, like, how they'd actually, like, do an interview. And I just walked up to the person and was like, I don't need this to pass the class, and I walked away. And the teacher gave me a B for that, so. She was like, I respect it. Sadly, that person, that was her first year teaching, and she doesn't teach anymore. That gives a hint of who it was. She had fun with some students or something. I don't know.
I cannot recall.
Yeah. I got the most high I've ever been twice since the last time we talked on a podcast.
And that's in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, it happened within 2 days of me. So, or like I was one day and then a day of nothing, and then I beat the record.
What'd you try to do? Become like 40 milligram Andy or something?
I was like joking. A friend came up to me at work and he's like, "You want to hit my vape?" And I jokingly hit it as hard as I could. That was a bad idea.
Yeah. It'll get you.
And then the next time, a friend of the show, Dylan, gave me a bag of edibles, and I ate one, and then I was like, how much is this? He's like, not that much. So I was like, I'm gonna eat 1.5. So I ate a half of one. I gave him back the thing, and he was like, Andy, there's only one edible left in here. I gave you 5. And yeah.
Oh no.
That was fun.
So you did become 40 milligram Andy.
That was a grand old time.
I bet that was a trip.
Yeah, there's like a, I don't know how long gap of my memory of, we got Taco Bell that night, but my only recollection, or like, I don't remember it. I woke up to Taco Bell wrappers on my desk. So.
There you go.
I don't know. What else did I do the past 2 weeks? I don't know. Played FIFA because the new pro clubs. Or I would play pro clubs a lot because of the new FIFA. I guess is the best way to say that. Nothing else. Still working on that video I've been working on since September 4th. So, yeah.
There you go.
It'll come out some point this year, hopefully. I'm running out of time. I was trying to watch 365 movies this year, and I'm at the point to where it's like not feasible. It's possible. I've seen like 310 movies.
Oh, you'd have to put in some work though.
So I have to watch like 2 a day for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Especially in like a busy holiday season. That's kind of.
Let's see. I've seen 315 movies this year, and we are currently on day number 345. So I have to watch like two or three a day, 2.5 a day or something like that. Which I'm just not gonna do. My goal technically this year was to watch 300, and then I was like on page 365. I was like, oh, I'll hit 365. And I just never did. So I passed 300.
So you can say you got your first goal.
Yeah, I still watch more movies than most of the country combined.
Oh yeah, 100%. You're way above the average.
Yeah. I don't know. There's like some people I talk to, and they're like, it's so like weird. I guess I don't know. I don't watch movies if I'm not in the mood to watch movies, and that's like my mood to watch movies is very different. Because I want to be like peak, like mental focus when I'm watching a movie. So there's people I know that will like watch movies, I think, more than me. So I'm like, I don't know. It's like, I know people that watch movies more to me, but I'm more like into it. I don't know. I sound pretentious.
Right. Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. It's interesting because like I watch movies like at the end of the day when I'm winding down. So like, but it's definitely not my best mental state.
Yeah, I try not to watch movies when I'm tired or like not in a good mood.
Like I only ever watch them after work. So
yeah, I just watch them. I put them on. Mank came out like a week ago now, and I still haven't finished. I watched it for like 20 minutes, turned it off. Not because it was bad, just because like, I woke up early before work. It's like I'm gonna watch Mank, and I was so tired, so I was like, I'm just gonna get 2 more hours of sleep.
Yeah.
So I need to watch that. I watched Citizen Kane for the first time in preparation for Mank.
What's the movie called?
Which one?
The M.
Mank.
It's
on Netflix. It's a story about the person who wrote Citizen Kane, which is a movie from 1941. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
I don't know if you're being genuine or not. No.
I haven't.
You've never heard of Citizen Kane?
That sounds like you made it up just now. To me.
It's like the movie that it's like known that like film professors are always like the best movie ever made, Citizen Kane, or like the greatest movie of all time is Citizen Kane.
Like I love movies that people don't like, so
I do too. That's my main thing. That's
my number one forever was The Wedding Singer on this podcast.
We've had that for like 2 weeks though.
I know, but still, it beat out a lot of great movies in my book.
But that's me too. Like, I mean, outside Taxi Driver, like people don't love like The Lighthouse as much. Or like, I don't know, Lighthouse is a great movie, but like regular people don't like The Lighthouse or Under the Skin, Stalker, Playtime. They have like Rushmore, which is a very basic pick, but we don't talk about that. I don't know. Drake, this movie this week was Me, Myself, and Irene from 2000, directed by Bob Fairley. Doing all this stuff in my head, so if I'm wrong on any of that, sorry.
That sounds right.
Starring Jim Carrey and
Irene Waters.
I don't know her name.
I don't either.
I know who she is. if I like saw the name, I'd be like, oh, Renee Zellweger, Drake. What'd you think of Me, Myself, and Irene? Your pick.
Well, the reason that I picked this movie is because whenever I was young, I watched it all the time, and I read the bio
Description
before I made the pick,
Summary.
and that was nothing how I remembered it. And I will say that is nothing how I remembered it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was like, I mean, I get that like I'm older now, but I didn't catch any of that.
Oh, what'd you think of it? What'd you think it was before reading the summary?
I thought that he was just like a crazy dude. I didn't understand that there was like two personalities in it.
Yeah.
And a lot of the humor I didn't get.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was young, his wife leaving him for the small guy.
Yeah,
none of that. Yeah. None of that. But
what'd you think of the movie?
I didn't write anything, so I'm trying to like go off something that I watched 2 weeks ago. But
yeah, I didn't write anything either.
I thought that it was pretty good.
I thought it was really boring. And I
Really?
genuinely hated its attempts at comedy. It was same thing, same criticism with the Bob Farrelly pick from the DCD Film Club. There's something about Irene. I think it's so weird coming from me knowing myself, but I think the comedy is immature coming from me. And it's very lazy attempts at immature comedy where it's just trying to make 13-year-olds laugh.
I agree with that.
Which I'm saying the jokes that they're pulling off probably could make me laugh if they were executed in any way instead of just like pop. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's very bad. I thought it was very boring. I didn't really like the story. I just didn't enjoy it at all.
Yeah, I actually have read things on the director, and that's one of his biggest criticisms, that like he basically just like poorly does immature comedy.
Yeah. And it's weird how they directed Osmosis Jones, like one of the greatest animated movies of all time, Osmosis Jones. Do you hear that Osmosis Jones, who plays Osmosis Jones? Chris Rock, maybe? Do you know who plays Osmosis Jones?
No. I've never even...
It is Chris Rock. It was a wild guess. Chris Rock is going to reprise his role as Osmosis Jones in Spider-Man 3.
Wow. Okay.
Bill Murray's going to reprise his role as the body in Osmosis Jones. Uh-oh. Too soon? I don't know.
Too soon. No. I wish, with this movie, it makes me wish that, because it had such a good backstory, and like it could have been really good.
Yeah.
But just with the joke placement and the content of it, just dropped the ball. But
I don't know. I wasn't down.
Yeah, I think because I mean the little kids watching Richard Pryor and like learning the cuss words, like that's hilarious.
And then they watched Chris Rock, and
then his wife leaving for a midget, hilarious. It just had good setups and stuff, but like the content just wasn't there. Could have been great.
Yeah, I don't have any opinions of it, really. Also, we watched this movie like a week ago, so I don't remember it at all. Yep. Robert Forster's in it. That's a guy who was in Jackie Brown, a movie that I don't think is that good either, but it's a Quentin Tarantino movie. And he just like randomly shows up in things, and I'm just like, that guy from Jackie Brown. Every time I'm like, hey, Jackie Brown guy.
That's you,
Because
buddy.
he's never been like a main actor or anything. Like his biggest role was Jackie Brown.
Yeah.
And he's plays like the main cop guy in this. The main not the main cop guy, I guess that isn't clear because the antagonist is the main cop guy, I guess. He plays the highway patrol captain.
No.
Sheriff. I don't know.
Have we talked about that before?
Probably. I don't know.
Are there people? Well, okay, I probably should have said it first, but are there people that like their main role and like all their time in Hollywood is spent is like an extra?
Yeah, I think we
Are
talked
there,
about
like-
this on this podcast.
Yeah. So there's famous extras, right? I'm not making that up.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I thought we talked about it, but I just
Well, he's not an
Couldn't
extra.
remember.
He's just a side character.
right. I was just thinking of like people like
There's
that.
one guy who I can't remember what his name is. It's like a stereotypical Mexican name. It's a Mexican guy. But every single role he's ever been in, he's played like Pablo or like, I forgot what name it is, but it's like each and every single one, he's only played that name. And like, it's like so funny. It's like, he's in Breaking Bad at one point. I can't remember his name. There's like very famous like background characters. If I showed you a picture of one, you would know one. There's one that you'd recognize, even though you don't think you'd recognize. But yeah, there's like some famous ones. I'm trying to find. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Live downtown, y'all.
Yeah, biggest city
Right by
in the
the-
world.
Yeah. City that always sleeps, and we're out here.
The city that always sleeps.
That's Paducah, Kentucky.
I'm not gonna believe that, but you just leaked it.
I ain't scared. Come here.
Yeah, there it is. Jesse Hyman. What a name. I'm gonna show you a picture.
See, that is the humor that we need in that movie.
He only plays
Oh my
background
God.
characters, but you know who he is when I show you the picture.
Immediately.
You've seen him in so many movies.
Yeah.
That's his like gimmick, is that he's always like in the background of movies.
No. That's a good. You don't put pressure on yourself. That's not a bad gig.
Yeah, I mean, So yeah. We were talking about something before that. I don't know. Yeah, so I guess what would you give the movie out of 10?
5.
I gave it a 3.
Lit. Yep. In my opinion, it could have been great.
I think it's the worst thing
Emphasis on
we've
the
ever
could've.
watched.
I don't remember.
Every time I say something like that, you're just like, I don't know. We've been doing this for
I
what?
don't.
20 weeks? How am I supposed to remember that?
I don't even remember what I had for dinner last night.
I had a turkey bacon Sammy at 5 a.m. So my pick for next week, I don't have a pick off the top of my head. I'm looking through my list of picks. We've been picking a lot of comedies, or at least you have. So I feel like I have to go against that and pick some serious movies. So
Oh.
I'm gonna pick let's go with
I don't like that you're smiling.
let's go with Twilight from 2008. Directed by Catherine Hardwicke, starring Kirsten Stewart and Robert Pattinson.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Twilight?
I'm going to tell you a story right now. Whenever this first came out, my stepmother,
Or
very
9.
big into the books, right? So, of course, we watched it. Well, me, my brother, one of our friends that stayed with us a lot, got deep into it. Like, watched the movie constantly.
Wait, is this friend like the guy?
No, this is someone that you probably don't know. One of my brother's friends.
Oh, never mind.
Got deep into the movie, like fangirled when the second one came out. However long, like legitimately loved the movie. And we used to say like which characters we were, and like we would be them.
Oh no, Drake. That's bad. That's bad. I think I lost you, but that's bad. You're frozen on my screen. They're back.
Yeah, we're back. But that being said, I haven't seen it since then, probably. So I'm excited to see how stupid I was for a little bit. Or it might be great. Who knows?
We'll see. I've never seen it. I've seen plenty of parodies.
Oh yeah.
I definitely feel like I know the story. And I definitely will not watch all of them.
No, I'm going to pick the second one.
You know, there was a Twilight book released this year.
Yes, there was. And
you read it?
It's still... Oh? No, but it's told from Edward's perspective.
No, you're a Twilight stan. Aren't you? You even watched 50 Shades of Grey, which was a fan fiction of Twilight.
I would say that I'm a closet fan, but I would also say that I haven't done it recently. So I was a closet fan when I was, 9 years old?
Yeah, we're 10, or you may have been 11. In
2008, I would have just...
Yeah, 2008, you've been 10. I went too forward.
Yeah, 2008, I would have turned 10 in October.
Yeah. You could have been 10. No, or 9. I could have been 8 or 9.
Yeah.
You boomer.
Whoa.
Did you bring any topics today?
No, but that does lead me in. Twilight leads me into something that we could talk about.
Is this... I have no idea.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl 2 is coming out.
Yeah. Shark Boy and Lava Girl, I think is it a TV show?
I thought it was the second one.
The Shark Boy and Lava Girl are older now.
Yeah, and Taylor Lautner's not in it.
Yeah, so sad.
Oh, well, it is. You hater.
This is like last week's news.
I know, and it was a topic as last week, but I forgot to do it. Bring it up.
Yeah, obviously we didn't have a podcast.
Well, the week before. That kind of worked well.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl. It's coming out on Christmas Day.
This year?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
It's called We Can Be Heroes. I think it's a TV show. I don't know.
How many movies are coming out on Christmas Day?
It's typically like the biggest day.
Because what, Wonder Woman's coming out?
It's Pretty Little Thing. That's also I don't know what it's called. Belle Delphine's porn. I mean, Belle Delphine's first nude is coming out that day. That was big on Twitter.
Yeah. I will not be watching in case anybody's
It's apparently
wondering.
a movie.
It sounds terrible.
The new Shark Boy Lava Girl?
Belle Delphine.
Do you know who that is?
I've seen like memes or...
Soul comes out on the 25th. I've seen I've seen the Cold Ones podcast and the official podcast with her as a guest, and she seems like a cool person.
She's the person that sold bathwater, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I know what she looks like.
Yeah, she seems cool. She like, I'm not into the whole like anime chick thing.
Yeah, me either.
But she seems like weird. A cool person. If you're into that.
Yeah.
Interesting. There was other news. Oh, iCarly's back. They're rebooting iCarly. Like the original cast is coming back on a reboot for iCarly.
Really?
Besides Jeanette McCurdy's not coming.
Why?
But Miranda Cosgrove and most of the original cast are back for a reboot.
Like iCarly 2.0 grown up.
Yeah. Why? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't
know. There's also a Buzz Lightyear TV show announced.
A Buzz Lightyear TV show announced.
Yeah, it's called Lightyear. Chris Evans plays Buzz Lightyear in a Buzz Lightyear origin story. I just laughed because the background video was just a picture of Danny DeVito for like 5 seconds. The game.
No, go.
The Game Awards happened.
The Game Awards.
Yeah, it's like the Oscar for video games.
I saw a few things from that, yeah.
What? Greasius.
Hey, what up, pimp?
What do you want, Greasius? What did you see from that?
Some girl won.
Valkyrie won Streamer of the Year.
Yeah.
She's cool. Valkyrie's cool.
Yeah.
The Last of Us Part 2 like won every single award possible.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah. They announced a game. The team that made Left 4 Dead, they made Evolve. They made Left 4 Dead for Valve. They left Valve and they made Evolve. Are making Back 4 Blood. It's supposed to be like a spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead, but it's probably gonna be bad.
Yeah.
I say this as if you know what Left 4 Dead is.
I played it.
I'm surprised by that.
Actually, I think I played it with you.
No, I didn't have it.
Oh.
You played with Wes and Dylan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll probably suck.
Probably. What was I thinking of? Oh, you don't care about this stuff, but me being the biggest Star Wars fan ever, very excited about all the things that happened yesterday.
Sure.
So many shows. Hayden Christensen is coming back in the Obi-Wan
everyone loves
show.
Him.
We do.
No, you don't. Star Wars fans don't like him.
No, Star Wars fans do. Well, I can't speak for everybody because I like them.
There's 4 good Star Wars movies.
There's 4. The first 3, the original 3, which are technically the second 3.
Yeah, Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, and A New Hope.
Yeah.
And
I think the first.
What's the
like
fourth
the first
one?
6. Solo.
No.
Psych. Rogue One.
Yeah. So, technically the first 4 movies. Chronologically. No, that's not chronologically.
It's
3.5, 4, 5, and 6 chronologically. Or no. It'd be 3.5. Actually, yeah, it'd be 3.5, 4, 5, and 6. And then Solo would be like also 3.5. It'd be like 3.4.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
To
me,
Spit it out.
I like the first 6 movies.
Don't like the new trilogy?
The most recent.
You don't like Rogue One?
I do like Rogue One.
I don't like. No. I grew up with a Star Wars fan. It's just like also like the bad. The original 3 and then Rogue One are good.
So the most recent movie was The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
I literally like that movie because of the ending.
You literally put on your letterbox, this is the greatest movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
Because of the ending.
And then like a week later, you're like, that's not my favorite movie anymore. You're like,
I'm a very in the moment person. I'm persuaded.
You were like, even like on this podcast, you were like, my favorite movie of all time is The Jerk at one point was your favorite movie of all time. And then Dazed and Confused was your favorite movie of all time in like the 20 episodes of this podcast. And then Oh Brother, Where Art Thou was your favorite movie of all time at one point. Just make up your mind. Just pick one. Like Taxi Driver technically isn't like, if someone asks me my favorite movie, I say Taxi Driver. But in my head, I don't think it's like, in my head, I don't think it's better than The Lighthouse. Or like, I don't think The Lighthouse is better than it. It's just I just picked one, and I'm like, if someone asks, I'm gonna say it. So,
I guess I just
speaking about favorite movies, Suspiria, Loki, it's moving up in my rankings. I gave it a 7 out of 10 when we reviewed the podcast. I might bump that up to like a 10 out of 10 or something. I just love that movie. I love that movie's music and art style. Music's so good. I was listening to it the other day. I was just like, audio listeners are confused.
It's we shake our heads.
Soul comes out on Christmas too, the new Pixar movie. The second Pixar movie this year. Soul.
Soul?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're not gonna make a movie called Sole.
I haven't heard a single thing about this movie.
It's the main character's a fat black guy. I remember it was like a big deal that they're like, the main character's fat and black. So unique. He also wears a fedora.
I like fedoras.
If you see the main character, you'll be like, oh, I've seen this. Let me show you. Because you've definitely seen his like character art memed. There you go.
No.
Oh, it was like all over Twitter and stuff whenever they announced his character. So
I like it, but
I don't know. This is the worst podcast ever. I swear to God.
Yeah.
You know, it's part of it, man.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
You've been watching Mandalorian, I guess?
I love The Mandalorian.
Did you listen to Man on the Moon 3?
No.
Kid Cudi's third album, Man on the Moon.
I didn't know that happened.
It came out today.
Have you listened to it?
No.
Oh.
Maybe you have.
Okay. Nope.
I don't know. Maybe you have.
I haven't.
Greasiness. My cat just threw up in the kitchen.
Oh, no.
Well, I gotta go clean that up. You have fun entertaining our guests for like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Don't sit here quietly. Talk about something. The Drake solo show.
The Drake solo show. All right, listen here, you guys. There is absolutely no way that I'm about to come up with something to talk about. And I can't sit here quietly. Okay, you're back.
Yeah, it was like 30 seconds, and I don't know. I feel like you talked about nothing. I feel like from what I heard, you talked about me telling you to not sit here quietly.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to make a good podcast, and this is like the worst thing we've ever. This is the worst podcast ever. We've solely instead of getting better each episode, we slowly get worse.
We really do.
AEW past 2 weeks have been huge. Sting is back.
Really?
Yeah, Sting came back.
So he'll just go anywhere.
Yeah, he's 61 years old. He'll just go anywhere. Sting, WCW legend. He didn't join WWE till 2014. And Seth Rollins injured him, so he left. So he was only in WWE for a year. Now he's in AEW. He's in TNA for a long time. That's like iconic Sting for me, because I'm a child. But like Sting versus Abyss, and that whatever that weird like casket on the pulley thing was, that's like iconic Sting to me.
Nice.
Because I'm not old enough to have seen like the 90s Sting. But he's back. He's in AEW, which is great. Kenny Omega, cool. They pulled off like the biggest thing, one of the most like biggest things in wrestling history. But it got overshadowed by Sting coming back. Like Sting came back, 61 years old. Sting came back. Well, greatest wrestlers of all time. At the same time, the main event, Jon Moxley has been the champion for 214 days, something like that. He's been unstoppable, absolute animal, undefeated. Kenny Omega, one of the best wrestlers of all time. He's known for putting on the best matches of all time. Of my personal rankings, which I've been ranking only wrestling matches of this year, he has one of my 2 5-star matches, which is like a perfect match. He's incredible. He's beating on Kenny. Kenny was beating on John. He couldn't beat him. Don Callis of Impact Wrestling, or otherwise TNA, if you know by that name, TNA turned into Impact Wrestling, came out. He's like Kenny Omega's manager. He gives the mic to Kenny. Kenny bops John over the head. He pins him, wins the belt. He takes the belt to Impact Wrestling, a completely different company. And he's like, I'm here to collect belts. He's like, I'm going to win the Impact belt. I'm going to win the Ring of Honor belt, basically. And he's like, all like these wrestling companies that aren't WWE are like combining in this like storyline.
Yeah.
That's great. AEW's great right now.
Yeah. That's good to hear.
Even Impact Wrestling beat WWE this week in views in the key demo, as they call it, 18 to 35 demo.
That's cool stuff.
Yeah, and Drake has never seen any of it besides what I've shown him.
Yeah. I think it's cool though that people are gravitating to a different thing.
Yeah.
Like instead of watching AEW, instead of watching WWE, they're watching AEW.
Because WWE sucks.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it in weeks. I plan on watching it like 2 weeks ago. I was like, I'm going to watch Raw. And then Raw happened and I was like, missed it. Dang it.
Whoops.
So mad. Yeah, I don't know. WWE sucks. WWE is like the Marvel movies, to where it's the most popular, but it's not good. And I'm going to get a crap ton of hate for saying both those, calling Marvel movies bad and WWE bad. But no one listens to podcasts and no one cares. Yeah. That's a good example.
Yeah.
AEW. I wanted to say it's like, I don't know. I guess if it has to be anything, it's like A24, where it's still like a big studio, but it's like not it's not a big boy.
Right.
But AEW is kind of a big boy.
Yeah, definitely now.
Like, I don't know. WWE is the biggest, and then I would say New Japan is second, and then AEW. But New Japan's like, it's Japanese.
Yeah.
And then after you have like Impact, Ring of Honor, NWA, stuff like that.
I remember watching TNA whenever I was young.
It's called Impact now. If you go
Yeah.
on Twitch, they have a 24/7 stream of old matches.
That's kind of cool.
Me and Dylan watched the match. It was a hardcore 6-man tag between Billy Gunn, Booker T, and Scott Steiner versus AJ Styles, Mick Foley, and Devon Dudley. And it was wild. And then Jim Cornette came out, and Dixie Carter was there at one point. It was wild.
That does sound wild.
Incredible. Wrestling's awesome. Wrestling is great.
Shout out wrestling.
I've been watching a lot of Malcolm in the Middle.
It's kind of random.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a great show.
I've seen several episodes, but
You should watch all the episodes. It's a long show. There's a lot of episodes.
is there a purpose?
What do you mean?
So I like watching things with purpose.
Yeah,
And what I
says
mean
the
by that
guy
is-
who watches every time he picks a movie for this, he picks a comedy movie.
Listen, Pimp. When I'm talking about TV shows, right?
It's a
Like
sitcom.
I'm not gonna sit around and watch The Office. I'm not gonna sit around and watch Friends.
The Office is really funny.
It is, and I love occasionally grabbing some episodes, but
Malcolm in the Middle is really funny.
I'm not just gonna watch it.
Just do it. Just put it on. You see, watch movies, watch TV shows like this, all right? Instead of watching actual TV like you do. Because I know you watch real TV. You're like the only person I know that actually genuinely, unironically watches actual TV. Owen does too. But
I feel attacked.
Owen does too, I guess.
Yeah, I watch real TV. Yeah.
Owen puts on like the Food Network whenever he's playing Xbox at night.
Yeah, I watch MTV and HGTV. I watch all those things.
I don't even have TV. So, how do I watch AEW every week? It's a mystery.
Oh, I've been watching a lot of Ink Master lately.
I watched some of the YouTube clips.
Oh, the Inked? Or you watch Ink Master clips, like the TV show?
It's like, aren't they the same people?
I'm not sure.
They have a lot of the same people go back and forth.
Yeah, so Inked is like a lot of the like.
I've seen like the Inked YouTube channel
Famous
where it's
people.
like them reacting to celebrity tattoos or like them
Yeah, that's
reacting.
Inked.
And I've also seen like the same people are on Ink Master.
Yeah, like they've been contestants and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've seen both.
Yeah, I like both too. Yeah, that's what I've been watching a lot of lately.
Also, I watch Ink Master on YouTube, not on actual TV.
Oh,
They currently have a 24-hour live stream of best of every time on Ink Master. I don't know what that means.
best of every time.
Best of, and then every time in quotations on Ink Master.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched what's the tattoo show? Is it like Is Tattoo Far or something like that? Tattoo.
That sounds familiar.
It's
It's
something
like
Tattoo Far. How far is Tattoo Far? Where a couple, like the boyfriend picks a tattoo for the girlfriend picks a tattoo for the boyfriend,
yes,
and they
Yes.
always pick like really awful tattoos.
yeah.
That's a great show.
Or like it'd be like friends that hate each other now or something. They'll make them do it.
Yeah. There's always
Yeah,
people
that's
that don't
good
like
stuff.
each other. My favorite one is there's like one where a guy puts on his girlfriend, "You dumped." And it's like, dang, it's savage.
Like, first off, she has to let it heal, and then she has to get it covered up. So
I'm like, that's dang. Snooki's a contestant, or like she's a judge on that, not a contestant. She's not. For some reason, she's a tattoo judge.
Yep, I'm sure she has great tattoos.
I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't have any, but I also wouldn't be surprised if she had some. So I don't know. Yeah, she has tattoos. She has a sleeve. I'm dumb, I guess.
I didn't know that, so I don't think you're dumb.
I don't know. I haven't watched freaking Jersey Shore since like middle school. I remember whenever Twitch TV used to be Justin TV, I binge watched History Lesson for you, Drake. Twitch TV, before it was called Twitch TV, was just Justin TV, which is just a live streaming website. And you could watch like 24/7 Pawn Stars is what I used to watch on it. And then I would also watch 24/7 Jersey Shore on it. And then it turned into like a gaming thing, and then turned into Twitch in like 2012, 2013.
No.
And now it's like one of the biggest platforms.
Yeah, it is.
And at some point in that, around like 2015, 16, Amazon bought it. So, History Lesson. Could get my years off, but that's what happened.
Ballpark. It's good enough.
You know? It happened somewhere in those years. Now Twitch in 2020, you know? I'm still not that into it, but I've watched more Twitch streams this week than I have ever, probably. Because the only time I watch Twitch streams are people that are streaming are people that I know. But recently, like, I've been just like running out of YouTube videos to watch. So I'll just throw up like a Ludwig or Comic Carson stream. Or a Penguin Zeo Charlie. Nice. Not like you, who watches Tim the Tap Man and like Nick Merckx.
I do. I watch them pretty heavy. That's probably my most watched thing, to be honest.
Also with like actual TV, Drake just puts on like Tim the Tap Man all day.
Yeah.
Doesn't even like pay attention to it. It's just on.
I'll be on my phone and Tim the Tap Man's on.
I don't know if you get channel points for the Xbox app, but you should see how many channel points you have on this thing. If he has channel points available.
It's ridiculous.
You probably haven't got like the bonuses because you're just watching it on your Xbox. Like every once in a while it gives you like a bonus.
I watch it on my TV and on my phone.
You should look at your channel points if you haven't spent any. The added thing,
I'll probably spend them.
It's just like cool like channel points. They added where you can like gamble them. Like Bose Tez does this. It's a chess streamers. It's two people. You can like bet your channel points on their chess games.
Huh.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Channel points are kind of stupid.
I'm pretty sure. I don't remember the last time I was on his stream, but I'm pretty sure I have like 70,000.
You can just pull it up. Pull up
on what?
Either he's on or pull up his offline chat.
His offline chat?
You can pull. I don't think you do that on your phone, but you can pull up your offline chat on the desktop.
Oh.
You just go to his channel and then I don't know how to get to it, but there's a way to get to his offline chat.
I gotcha.
Jay Schlatt has the biggest offline chat in the world. He hasn't streamed in like 10 months. And he's like, I got the biggest offline chat. He's like, let's get a sub train going in my offline chat. And people do it. He's like the most sub streamer that doesn't stream. Yeah. He hasn't streamed in 10 months and people still like up their subs and stuff.
That's impressive.
Good old Jay Schlatt. He has so many stands. What is this trailer? Yeah.
I guess so. What's this trailer?
Yeah, the background.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna Drake. Who is the hog of the week?
David Questenberry.
Who?
Offensive tackle for the Titans. He does not start, but he's a great dude. He beat cancer and deserves to be hog of the week this week.
No idea to pick dog for the week. I typically don't pick one, so. What's happened the past 2 weeks? Some person just passed away.
Oh, Debo.
No, I meant like now.
Debo passed away.
I meant like right now.
Somebody died right now.
Dame Barbara Windsor.
What?
I don't know who that is. Rip. Reno. Just be disrespectful as fuck. my hog of the week. My dog of the week is Master Chief. He's in Fortnite now.
Oh. No, he's not.
Yeah. Master Chief. They announced at the Game Awards. All right, Master Chief's in Halo. Red versus Blue is in Halo. I don't know if it was there, but there's like a ninja character in Halo 2. Like ninjas in Halo. Or ninjas in Fortnite. Which may have been a thing already. I don't know. Red versus Blue. Master Chief. And then they also announced Michonne and Daryl from The Walking Dead are in it. No response. Have you played the new season of Fortnite, even you Fortnite gamer?
I downloaded it.
I haven't touched Fortnite in like 2.5 years. And I don't plan on playing it again.
Later.
Ever.
No. I knew that Ninja was in there. I did not know that Master Chief was.
It was announced yesterday. You should have paid attention. You should have opened your eyes, Drake. Gosh.
I should have. Open my eye.
Yeah, I guess it's my dog of the week is Master Chief.
Okay. I think it's a good one.
It should be Sting, I guess, or Kenny Omega, but I picked Master Chief. Yeah. In retrospect.
It's not like you can change it.
No, you can't. Them's the rules, and I don't make them.
Fair enough.
Well, if we find who makes the rules, maybe we can ask them, but...
Until
then. My dog of the week will be Donkey, because Donkey quit making good videos.
Oh, no.
His new videos are... He's been making Minecraft and Among Us videos.
Oh, no.
It's a social experiment. I think it's a whole thing, like promoting his Twitch stream. And it's really funny. Donkey's great. Drake, I don't know why I said Drake saying oh no. Donkey makes incredible videos.
Is that the guy that does the Game of the Year or whatever?
Yeah. Or the prank calls of Big Yoshi.
Yeah.
He's very funny.
Yeah, I like him.
Well, that'll be the podcast this week.
All right.
Number 22. We'll be seeing you.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
She released a new album too.
She did. And I'm 22 years old as of October.
They don't call her Taylor Slow.
She's swift.
We'll be seeing you.